Good evening. It's Monday night, and it's time for CPS News with Brent and Jesse. News that speaks your language.
How are you doing tonight, Vallarta and all the Bay Area? And welcome to CPS News, the news that speaks your language. Of course, I'm Brent Lane, sitting beside Jesse Ruiz. And we're so glad that you tuned in, whether you tuned in on TV channel 10.1, YouTube, or even on Spotify.
Oh, yes. And Brent, I know that you just had a birthday weekend.
Yes.
It was fantastic, I'm sure.
Thank you.
And so happy birthday again. And yes, we do have a lot of stories tonight. We're going to talk about your birthday later on. But first, let's get to the stories because we have a lot of information for you.
Well, as usual, it's time for the headlines. So let's go.
Tonight, CPS Evening News will feature a lineup of fresh, informative, and important stories that our viewers won't want to miss. Nayarit prepares for summer tourists. Newly certified ocean lifeguards ready in Nuevo Vallarta and La Cruz. Royal visit in Bahía de Banderas. Princess Naya of Ghana and Dr. John David Arnold visit Puerto Vallarta, arranging donations of emergency vehicles and medical supplies for the municipality. Sea turtles return to Puerto Vallarta beaches for nesting season. Local efforts ramp up to protect thousands of nests and ensure species survival. Mayor-elect Munguia to launch 100 Days program in Puerto Vallarta, focusing on road rehabilitation and recovering clean beach certifications and much more. Get ready to hear these stories, Laura's leisure list, and much more on CPS News Tonight with Jesse and Brent.
In our first story tonight, Baywatch is coming to Puerto Vallarta, but not exactly. But this is some good news from David that will make us all feel a little safer when we go into our water.
Que me ayude el rebote, esperar el rebote, no salir.
Nayarit State Agency is fully prepared to welcome thousands of tourists this summer thanks to a newly certified team of ocean lifeguards. Over 30 lifeguards from the State Security and Citizen Protection Secretariat, stationed in Nuevo Vallarta and La Cruz, have earned the title Ocean Lifeguard through intensive training by the Salve de la Bahia Association. From June 24th to 28th, these lifeguards underwent comprehensive theoretical and practical evaluations at the Bahía de Banderas Technological Institute and various local beaches. Theoretical topics included drowning prevention, professional lifeguard techniques, first aid, CPR, and maritime immobilization. Practical sessions started in a pool focused on swimming techniques, arrow and turn demonstrations, and 100 and 200 meter tests. Lifeguards also practiced aquatic rescues, extension rescues, pool entries, and handling both conscious and unconscious victims. These exercises included MARPA control and time stations of 30 and 40 minutes, with additional 25-meter exercises and extractions. Ocean-based training featured crossings, flotation tests, wave extractions, surfboard and winch rescues, and immersion victim simulations. Upon completion, the participants received certification as ocean lifeguards. This rigorous training aims to improve the lifeguards' response capabilities and knowledge, ensuring the safety of visitors in the region's coastal tourist areas just in time for the summer vacation season. With information from Israel Torres, David Urchak, CPS News.
Well, that's really great news about those lifeguards. Next up, here's Renee to tell us about Mexico's Supreme Court ruling over land and development. Here are the details.
Y tiene una tasa de crecimiento muy por arriba de la media, que es alrededor del 6%.
The Supreme Court of Justice of the nation recently ruled against the so-called Law of Subdivisions and other related laws on human settlements and ecology, affirming the autonomy of municipalities like Bahía de Banderas. This decision was welcomed by Fernando Casarrubio, president of the Association of Entrepreneurs of Puerto Vallarta and Bahía de Banderas. Casarrubio highlighted that this ruling sets a precedent by emphasizing the need to respect the Constitution, which grants municipalities the authority to control land use, urbanization, and construction. He noted that while governors hold political control, it is not absolute and must adhere to the constitutional frameworks. The decision addresses overreach by the state executive and underscores the importance of municipal autonomy as enshrined in Article 115 of the Constitution. Casarrubio also mentioned potential confusion in the Nayarit Congress regarding their legislative powers and noted possible motives for political and economic control over resource distribution. In conclusion, he stressed that municipal autonomy and planning must be respected by both federal and local legislatures, enforcing the structure of the Mexican legal system. With information from Israel Torres, Renee Sproles, CPS News.
Okay, were you confused by that story? Well, if so, you're probably not alone, as it sounds like the Nayarit Congress is a bit confused too. So don't feel bad. If we get more information on this story, we'll provide it to you to give you a little more clarity, because you'll know we'll be the first to share it. Now, here's a quick word from our sponsor.
Oh yeah, Liverpool Department Store is hosting the Air Fair from July 11 to the 25th, offering up to 25% off and up to 9 months interest-free on air conditioners and fans. Visit their store in Galerías Vallarta for expert advice on promotions, payment options, and installation services. Don't miss out on additional discounts when using the Liverpool credit card on your first purchase. At all times and in all places, Liverpool is part of my life. Now here's Brent with a bird story.
A suspect who has been referred to only as Gabriel is a local resident and was arrested in Mezcales for allegedly selling and distributing a protected species of parrot in Mexico. The Attorney General's office in Nayarit successfully prosecuted Gabriel for crimes against biodiversity. According to the police report, Gabriel was found with 8 live and 2 dead orange-fronted parakeets, which are protected by Semarnat. Officers from Bahía de Banderas Public Security made the arrest. At the time of his arrest, Gabriel had 1 parrot in a metal cage and 2 sacks full of additional parrots nearby. Following the charges filed by Federal Public Prosecutor's Office, a judge decided to move forward with Gabriel's trial. If released, he'll be on a 20,000 peso bond, and he'll be required to report to authorities weekly and be banned from entering locations where these birds live. Israel Torres provided us with this information, and as an animal lover, I'm kind of glad this guy was caught. Not real glad this guy was caught.
And in our next story, Susan is going to share some details about a construction project that may speed up your future commute.
The governor of Nayarit, Miguel Ángel Navarro Quintero, has announced that the Tepic-Compostela Highway will be ready by mid-September. This highway, along with the already operational section from Compostela to El Copomo Bucerías, will enable travel from the state capital to Bahía de Banderas and Puerto Vallarta in around 90 minutes. Spanning 26 kilometers, the Tepic-Compostela Highway will directly and quickly connect central Nayarit to the southern coast. Additionally, a branch from Bucerías to Puerto Vallarta International Airport is under construction and is expected to be completed by the same time. President Andrés Manuel López Obrador and President-elect Claudia Sheinbaum Pardo will inaugurate these sections. This new infrastructure will significantly boost tourism mobility, resulting in greater economic benefits. The Nayarit Tourism Department projects an economic impact of 3 billion pesos for the summer of 2024 from over 2 million tourists, with potential for even higher figures once both sections are operational. With information from Israel Torres, Susan McKenna, CPS News.
It really seems like every week lately we've had to share a story about Puerto Vallarta partnering up with another city. It was Highland Park, now Santa Barbara. PV is really getting around. Okay, well, here are more details about PV's long-term relationship with Santa Barbara.
The Santa Barbara Puerto Vallarta Sister Cities Committee, led by Francisco Garcia and Nena Jimenez, celebrated their 52nd anniversary with a Mexican dinner and award ceremony. Established on June 12, 1972, this long-standing partnership has fostered humanitarian missions, cultural exchanges, donations, and educational initiatives. The event featured acknowledgments of the founders, recognition of past presidents and distinguished members, and a tribute to the contributions from Santa Barbara, including the Dolphin Fountain, a hyperbaric chamber, ambulances, fire trucks, and student exchanges. The celebration included a cultural program with a slideshow of the organization's history, regional cuisine, and performances by the Volcanes Children's Orchestra and local singers. With information from Miguel Gonzalez Guerra, Susan McKenna, CPS News.
52 years together now. That's pretty amazing, and they still seem to be in love. Now a quick word from one of our new sponsors is Cerámicas Exclusivas. Oh yeah, discover the excellence of Cerámicas Exclusivas, where commitment to timely deliver and exceptional product quality sets them apart. Whether you're transforming commercial spaces or enhancing your home, explore their stunning range today. From premium ceramic and porcelain flooring, sinks, drains, and cutting-edge household fixtures, they offer everything you need. Visit their showroom at Federación 390. This is in Paseos Universidad in Ixtapa, and you can view their unique imported collections. Follow Cerámicas Exclusivas on Facebook or Instagram for inspiration and updates. Elevate your spaces with Cerámicas Exclusivas. Next up, the Nayarit Congress passes a food donation reform to promote healthy eating and reduce waste. This good news is read by Renee.
The Nayarit Congress has approved a reform to regulate the altruistic donation of food, ensuring the distribution of healthy and nutritious products. This new legislation aims to reduce processed food items and prioritize the distribution of fruits, vegetables, and other nutrient-rich foods. The law for the promotion of activities of civil society organizations also targets combating hunger and reducing food waste. The object is for food banks and involved institutions to recover, collect, and receive donations of food fit for human consumption. This effort seeks to address immediate hunger, minimizing food waste, strengthen social cohesion, and support the local economy. This measure is expected to significantly decrease food waste, a critical issue according to the FAO, which estimates that 33% of food produced globally is wasted. Civil organizations will play a crucial role in the initiative fostering empathy and civil engagement. With information from Israel Torres, Renee Sproles, CPS News.
Are you prioritizing and putting your health and well-being first? Make sure to take care of yourself with Hospital Hoya's wide range of services. It includes comprehensive medical checkups, cutting-edge lab and imaging facilities, consultations with specialized physicians, of course 24/7 emergency care and state-of-the-art intensive care and pediatric units, and so much more. To learn more or book an appointment, call 322-266-1010 or 322-226-8181. You can follow them on social media for updates on promotions and exclusive offers. Your health and the health of your loved ones is their top priority. Hospital Hoya, your trusted partner in health. Now from health, we go to Susan with an update on our local border security, which you will want to be aware of.
The Secretary of Security of Nayarit, Manassés Langarica Verdin, has implemented comprehensive surveillance and crime deterrence measures along the state's borders. This includes intense vigilance in Guajicore and the northern region, bordering Sinaloa, as well as along the Bahía de Banderas Puerto Vallarta border in Jalisco. Coordination involves the Navy, Mexican Army, National Guard, and municipal police to ensure public safety. Plans are in place to extend these measures to Compostela and Tepic to prevent crime escalation. Despite no major incidents in the southern borders with Jalisco, vigilance remains high to maintain security. With information from Israel Torres, Susan McKenna, CPS News.
And I'm excited about this next story, which is just in time for your birthday a couple days ago, Brent. We have the return of your turtles. Here's Renee to brighten up Brent's and everyone's day.
Sea turtles have returned to the beaches of Puerto Vallarta for their nesting season, which spans from July to December. Each year, between 2,500 to 3,000 nests are counted along the coastline, producing approximately 280,000 baby turtles. The municipal government and NGOs have launched efforts to protect, conserve these turtles, patrolling 25 kilometers of beach day and night to recover and safeguard nests. Residents and tourists are encouraged to report turtle sightings and avoid disturbing them during nesting. This conservation initiative aims to preserve these charismatic and ancient creatures, ensuring their survival and contributing to the ecological balance. With information from Miguel Gonzalez Guerra, Renee Sproles, CPS News.
Well, just in time for my birthday, we get a turtle story because everyone who watches this knows that I love the turtles and love the ocean. So thank you, CPS, and thank you, turtles, for hatching just on time for my birthday.
Yes, and he's not talking about the ninja turtles. Oh no, he really loves the little tiny turtles that you can find on the beach. But anyways, we have a lot more information. Before we go to it, I'd like to remind you all of the stories that we present here. You can also find them on Tribune That Travel. So don't forget to check out Tribune That Travel anytime you're bored. Let's go on a commercial break and then we will be back with more.
CPS News. speaks your language.
Welcome back, and thank you for sticking with us here at CPS News, the news that speaks your language. We're going to make it a quick break. We got a lot of news this week.
Oh, yes, we do. But first, we need to talk about our sponsor, Coldwell Banker. Discover Puerto Vallarta and seize an excellent opportunity with Coldwell Banker. They offer fractional properties in the charming romantic zone, providing great benefits. The fully furnished units ensure access to the beach, pool, and gym for your enjoyment. With fractional ownership, you receive a legal deed and the right to enjoy the apartment annually, either for your vacations or to generate additional income through rentals. All of this starting from just 300,000 pesos with financing options available. Create unforgettable memories in Puerto Vallarta with Coldwell Banker La Costa. Get more details by visiting onebeachstreetpv.com. In our next story, get ready for Puerto Vallarta's new major 100-day program, which will start in October. Here's Brent with the details.
Luis Ernesto Munguia Gonzalez, the mayor-elect of Puerto Vallarta, is set to kick off his term with the 100 Days program, focusing on urgent citizen concerns. Designed by Jasmine Rosas, this initiative will address key issues like road rehabilitation, and the systemization and synchronization of traffic lights. Hard to say. One of Munguia's top priorities is restoring clean beach certifications, which are vital for tourism. Currently, only 4 beaches, Sheraton, Camarones, Palmares, and Playa de Oro, hold the prestigious Blue Flag certification, a sharp decline from previous years. This certification demands strict environmental and safety standards. Munguia is committed to regaining these certifications quickly, with around 60 specific actions planned for the first 100 days. His administration officially begins on October 1st, with central strategies and projects already in the works. Thanks to Miguel Gonzalez Guerrera, again, for this story.
Good stuff for this first 100 days he will be in office. We can't wait to see what the other 2,090 days have in store for us. As we know, our mayor has a 6-year term starting once he takes office. Anyways, and in some other news, more cruises are coming our way and upgrades are being made to accommodate them. Here's David to sail us into this story.
From January to May 2024, Puerto Vallarta saw 267,000 passengers from 90 cruise ships, generating around $22 million in economic impact. This significant influx has reinforced the city's standing at Sea Trade Cruise Global 2024 in Miami, where it laid the foundation for continued growth. Vanessa Perez Lamas, Jalisco's Secretary of Tourism, highlighted Puerto Vallarta's popularity among cruise travelers on the Riviera Mexicana route, which includes ports in Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. The city thrives due to its strategic location, modern infrastructure, diverse attractions, and warm hospitality. Cruise lines such as Princess Cruises, Carnival, and Royal Caribbean spend 10 to 12 hours in Puerto Vallarta, drawn by its wide range of tourist offerings. The route primarily features 7-day itineraries from U.S. ports like Los Angeles and San Diego, attracting mostly American tourists, with some visitors from Europe and Asia. Efforts are ongoing to renovate piers and enhance tourist experiences, further boosting the local economy. Puerto Vallarta continues to strengthen its position as a premier cruise destination in Mexico. With information from Miguel Gonzalez Guerra, David Herchak, CPS News.
So, a big shout out to everybody who joined us and me for my B3 birthday event for charity. So last year it benefited the Girls' School of Vallarta and the Vallarta Food Bank. This year we went to Animals and we did Sula Society, and it was a great turnout. We raised a lot of money. Did you have a good time?
It was so fun. Thank you so much for doing that for the Sula Society. Big shout out to them, and thank you for helping all of the dogs in Vallarta and the Bay Area. But now, Brent, we gotta move on to other events that we have going on this week and for the rest of the month. So you want to know what's coming up next?
Do we get to say it?
Yes, we do.
Let's say it. 3, 2, 1. It's time for Laura's Leisure List.
Get ready for what's happening this week with Laura's Leisure List.
Thanks, team. I'm excited to share some upcoming awesome events in Vallarta and Bahía de Banderas. Mark your calendars for Expo Construye y Vivienda, Build and Live Expo on July 17th and 18th at the Puerto Vallarta Convention Center. This exciting event is your opportunity to explore the latest innovations and trends in construction and housing. Engage in a series of fascinating conferences led by industry experts, designed to inspire and inform. Take advantage of our dedicated networking area to connect with professionals, forge new partnerships, and discuss opportunities for collaboration. Admission is completely free, but spots are limited. Register now at grupoexprofeso.com to secure your place at this premier event. Expo Construye y Vivienda is the perfect platform to gain valuable insights, discover cutting-edge solutions in the construction and housing sectors. Come and visit the Vallarta Botanical Garden. It's low season, and on Sundays, it's 2-for-1 admission. Don't hesitate and come and enjoy this beautiful place. Join us on July 20th at Lazaro Cardenas Park, starting at noon for a vibrant celebration of the mango. Indulge in a variety of culinary delights featuring the succulent, sweet, and tangy flavors of this beloved fruit. Enjoy a day filled with music, dance, folk performances, and the excitement of Lucha Libre, all completely free. Come celebrate the magic of the mango with us and immerse yourself in a festival of flavors and fun brought to you by the Highland Park Puerto Vallarta Sisterhood Committee. The summer heat is rising, and with it, an offer you won't want to miss. Have you been curious to embark on a pirate adventure? From the golden shores of Puerto Vallarta comes a promotion as dazzling as treasure. Book soon to get up to 35% off of trips in August. The treasure chest is open. Imagine sailing the crystal clear waters of Puerto Vallarta, feeling the sea breeze on your face and exploring beaches that look like they belong in a pirate's tale. Go to pirateshipvallarta.com today and enjoy an adventure, fun-filled day. Great events happening in July. Now how about a message from one of our sponsors, Savvy Control Home.
Imagine a place where control is at your fingertips. Control the lights with the push of a button. Start your day by brewing coffee and awakening your senses. Relax in the jacuzzi. Manage the curtains, cameras, and alarm system effortlessly. Your favorite music plays in every corner. Experience the perfect temperature year-round. Instantly enjoy home cinema. Transform your home into an oasis of tranquility with Control Home. Discover more on our website today. Savvy Control Home, simply simplified.
Next up, residents of one of Puerto Vallarta's neighborhoods are looking forward to getting their suspension bridge back. And here's Maria with all the details.
Residents of the Las Canoas neighborhood are still waiting for Puerto Vallarta's municipal authorities to rebuild a pedestrian bridge that connects them to the Emiliano Zapata and Benito Juarez neighborhoods. Over 2 years ago, Hurricane Nora caused severe damage to the Quali River infrastructure, including the bridge. The residents stressed that the suspension bridge is crucial for reducing travel times to schools, the health center, and the municipal market. Without it, they face long detours, complicating their daily lives. The community urges authorities to prioritize the bridge's reconstruction, emphasizing its importance for their mobility and quality of life. The prolonged inaction has caused frustration and concern, and residents are hoping for a swift resolution to this issue. With information from Fernanda Bojorquez, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
That's good news, and those residents will soon have much better daily commutes. We love sharing good news. Now, a word from our sponsor. The next sponsor is Glow Up Clinic. Discover your best self at Glow Up Clinic. At Glow Up Clinic, they offer personalized facial and body treatments designed just for you by a team of experts in aesthetic medicine and cosmetology. Your health and beauty are their top priorities, so they aim for excellence and harmony in every treatment. As specialists in anti-aging techniques, they're there to help you, and they will slow down the signs of aging and enhance your natural beauty. Treat yourself to a glow up, refresh your look, and boost your confidence. The time to shine is now. Next up, did you know we have a couple of Mexican cyclists competing in the Tour de France? Well, you should. And here's Maria sharing the story.
Fernando Godinez and Joel Cruz showcased their talent at La Étape by Tour de France in Nice, an event with over 16,000 participants from around the globe. Starting from the 300th position, they advanced significantly, working together to catch up with leading groups. Despite the challenging climbs including Col de Braus, Col de Torini, Col de la Colmian, and Col de la Cuiol, both finished the race with commendable results. Godinez placed 685th with a time of 6 hours and 14 minutes, while Cruz secured 1,030th place with a time of 6 hours and 35 minutes. Their participation highlights their dedication and perseverance, marking a significant achievement for Vallarta cyclists on the international stage. With information from Fernanda Bojorquez, Maria Ammerman, CPS News.
Well, that's a great update. Vallarta cyclists in France, and even being in the Tour de France is quite the accomplishment, so congrats to you guys. Now here's Jesse with a story I'm personally very suspicious of after doing a bit of Google searching. Let's see what you think about it.
Well, Princess Naya of Ghana went on a charity mission with her husband, Dr. John David Arnold, and recently visited Puerto Vallarta and Bahía de Banderas. The third stage of La Cruz de Guanacaxtle to Punta de Mita road repair was inaugurated to the same time as their visit. Just before the ribbon-cutting ceremony, the Bahía de Banderas government surprised participants by announcing the princess's arrival. Princess Naya greeted the audience enthusiastically while wearing a simple, unassuming outfit. She delivered a greeting from her father, the Ghanaian king, thanking them for their cordial welcome. Rosa Alicia Aguilar Elias, the director of the DIF system, translated her statements. Dr. Arnold, who oversees a worldwide medical and humanitarian network, and the princess worked to make arrangements for the municipality to receive donations of emergency vehicles and medical supplies. Her husband and she visited with Francisco Jose Martinez Gil, the acting president in Puerto Vallarta, keeping their visit low-key as they continued their mission. Since it was the first time a high-profile person had visited Bahía de Banderas, her visit, which was characterized by simplicity and minimum protocol, raised questions regarding her royal title. Despite her mystery, not much is known about her online, with the exception of information on her father, King Safas Ben Sa, who has governed virtually via Skype from Germany since 2015.
Okay, that's an interesting story and a little mysterious at the same time. So I challenge our viewers, can you all find out more about this princess and her background? I tried. If so, message us what you find, and the best place to message us is right in our comment section on YouTube. Okay, so we can't say goodnight to y'all without just a little chat about this princess visit story. So I looked online, I looked on Google, I looked up John David Arnold. He is a philanthropist from Texas. Married to a completely different person, not a princess of Ghana. I Googled the princess of Ghana and she doesn't even come up. What do you think about this?
I don't even know what to think about this, but it's surely a conversation starter. So yes, look them up. It might be a translation, error or something, or a new marriage. Who knows? maybe somebody needs to tell his wife back in Texas. She's pretty high profile too. But any way you look at it, there's more of you than us. So Google, figure it out, and tell us what the heck is up with that story. Yes, you can comment right below if you're watching on YouTube. You can also comment on Facebook, or you can send us a message. There's the phone number on the screen. Thank you so much for being informed here in CPS News. We'll see you next Monday. Have a great night.
CPS News, news that speaks your language.